Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome back once again to StudyIQ IAS English, your favorite channel here. I am your educator Praveen Mishra. Right, so we are going to proceed with today's session, that is 5 MCQs based on our current affairs. So the MCQs, that is the topics for today's discussion, it will be the first one, that is hydrogen energy. Second one, that is Namami Gange program. We have got the type 5 diabetes here to be discussed, and appointment of Supreme Court judges, and the last one, the Dustlik. Okay, so what are these 5 things? Let's go ahead and discuss all of them one by one. So here we go with the first question of the day, right? So consider the following statements regarding India's nuclear and hydrogen energy initiatives. So statement 1, the government of India has set a target of 100 gigawatt of installed nuclear power capacity by 2047. Statement 2, Bharat small reactors, they are 220 megawatt pressurized heavy water reactors developed by NPCIL for industrial captive use. Statement 3, hydrogen produced using nuclear power currently qualifies as green hydrogen under India's official certification scheme. So how many of the above statements is or are correct? So we have to identify how and what the correct statement. So let's discuss statement 1. The government of India has set a target of 100 gigawatt of installed nuclear power by 2047. Yes, absolutely correct. Which is also colliding with the year of Viksit Bharat 2047. So statement 1 is absolutely correct. Statement 2, Bharat small reactors, they are 220 megawatt pressurized heavy water reactors, and they are developed by NPCIL for industrial captive use. Yes, this statement is also correct. Absolutely, that is 220 megawatt. Okay, Bharat small reactors, and yes, developed by NPCIL. Okay. Next, statement 3. Hydrogen produced using nuclear power currently qualifies as green hydrogen. So, when we talk about green hydrogen, so it is that energy that is produced using either minimum or no amount of carbon dioxide. Okay. So, technically, hydrogen energy or hydrogen produced through the nuclear power doesn't qualifies to be as green hydrogen. Hence, statement 3 is wrong. So, how many of the above they are correct? Okay, so we can see statement 1 and 2, that is B. Two of them they are correct. Okay, so let's see the definition or the proper explanation. So, yes, statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is correct, statement 3 is not correct as, okay, currently hydrogen from electrolyzers using solar and wind. Okay, presently, remember, solar and wind only is defined as green. Okay, but any hydrogen that is produced through nuclear power is not under the green definition, right? So there's a proposal right now to change the taxonomy to low carbon hydrogen to include nuclear as well. But as of now, okay, green hydrogen is just when it is produced with the help of the wind energy and solar energy only. So here we go. Next question. Consider the following. Okay. Gangagram, riverfront development, industrial effluent monitoring, sewage treatment infrastructure, and afforestation. So how many of the above are the main pillars of Namami Gange program? So is it Gangagram? Yes, it is. Is it riverfront development? Yes. Is it industrial effluent monitoring? It is as well, monitoring. Then is it the sewage treatment infrastructure? Yes, absolutely. Is it the afforestation? So yes, it is as well. So how many of the above, they are the main pillars? So technically all 5 of them. So what should be the answer? D, that is all 5. So what the explanation has to give it to us? So yes, option D, that is all 5. Okay, including biodiversity, river surface cleaning, okay, and the other factors, right? So these are all what the features of the Namami Gange program that was introduced with the corpus of 20,000 crores in the year 2014 to have the cleaning of our national river, that is Ganga. So here we come to the third question. Consider the following statements regarding type 5 diabetes. So Here we have statement 1. It is caused by chronic exposure to malnourishment, leading to impaired pancreatic development. Statement 2. People with type 5 diabetes are insulin resistant but not insulin deficient. Statement 3. The condition can be managed using oral medication and insulin injections. So how many of the above statements is or are correct? So what about the first statement? Is it caused by chronic exposure to malnourishment? Yes, as compared to type 2 and type 3, which is because of, obesity and so on. Type 5 diabetes, it is because of the malnourishment. So statement 1 is absolutely correct, which leads to the impaired pancreatic development. Statement 2. Are the type 5 diabetes, insulin resistant but not insulin deficient? No, this statement is absolutely wrong. People with type 5 diabetes are insulin deficient, not resistant. Statement 3. The condition can be managed using just the oral medicines and insulin injections. Yes, statement 3 is also correct. So how many of the above statements are correct? So 1 is correct, 3 is correct, 2 is wrong. So only 2 are correct. So what we have got? Option B, that is only 2. Right? So as we can see the explanation, yes, that is explaining it to us as well, that statement 1 is correct. Unlike type 1 and type 2 diabetes, type 5 diabetes stems from chronic exposure to severe malnourishment, especially during the formative years of childhood. According to the World Diabetic Report, or according to the International Diabetes Federation, nearly 20 to 25 million people are affected with type 5 diabetes, specifically in the continents of Asia and Africa. Right? Statement 2, as we have discussed, incorrect. So it is what? Insulin resistant, not deficient. And yes, statement 3 as well. It can be managed with the oral medication itself. So here we go to the fourth question for the day. Consider the following statements with regard to the appointment of the Supreme Court judges. Statement 1. The Chief Justice of India forms his opinion in consultation with a collegium consisting of 4 senior-most puissant judges of the Supreme Court. Statement 2. The successor Chief Justice of India, even if not among the 4 senior-most judges, is excluded from the collegium to avoid bias. Statement 3. After final recommendation by the CJI, the Union Minister of Law forwards the proposal to the Prime Minister, who advises the President for the appointment. So how many of the above statements is or are correct? So when we consider statement 1, yes, it is correct. As per the third judge's case of 1998, the judges shall be appointed, by the President of India on consultation, or on advice actually, by the Chief Justice of India, who shall be having a collegium of not more than at least actually 4 senior most judges of the Supreme Court. Right? So this first statement is absolutely correct. Second statement is not correct. Even if the upcoming CGI is the senior most person, then also he will be taken or she will be taken into the collegium. So statement 2 is not correct. Statement 3 is absolutely correct. Once the list is finalized, the Union Law Minister provides this list to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, and then who further advises to the Honorable President of India to appoint the judges. So statement 3 is also correct. So how many of them are correct? The first statement and second statement, they are correct. So that is basically 2. That is option B. So what is explanation telling us? Yeah, option B is the correct answer. Right? So we move forward to the last MCQ for the day. Dustlik. What do you mean by the term Dustlik? So firstly, the answer itself is in the question, that it is a joint military exercise conducted between India and what is the second nation? Which nation is the second nation? So is it Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, or is it Turkmenistan? So basically, Dustlik is a joint military exercise conducted between India and Uzbekistan. Right? So this is what the correct answer is. So as what we can see in the explanation, yes, okay, Dustlik. Conducted between what? India and Uzbekistan, between the Indian Army and the Uzbeki Army, right? And the theme of the exercise in 2025 will be based on the theme of the Joint Military Domain Subconventional Operation in a semi-urban scenario, okay? So guys, this is all with regard to today's 5 MCQs based on our current affairs. And yes, what we need to do here, firstly, we need to subscribe to our StudyIQ IAS English channel, okay, so that you don't miss any single update from the channel, as morning 9 a.m. to evening 10:30 p.m. as we are here right now, okay, to provide you all the content that is required for you to qualify UPSC CSE. So simply speaking, your dream, turning your dream into the reality is what the only motto we have. Okay, everyone. And in case you want to connect with me, so we have got 2 platforms to be connected. So over Instagram, you can search me with the username Praveen Mishra _2107, PRAVEEN that is. And over Telegram, you can search my channel, that is study_with_Praveen. Okay, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you all tomorrow morning, firstly at 9 a.m. and then 11:30 a.m. sharp with our The Hindu Analysis class. Okay, guys, good day. Actually, good night. Take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.